Welcome to the virtual tour of your assessment links page. In this video, you will learn how to create a new assessment access link, which will allow you to invite users to take assessments. To get to the assessment links page, you can either hover over Managing Assessments and go to Manage Assessment Links, or you can select your Manage Assessment Links hot button to the right of your home page. On this page, you will select Create a New Assessment Link, and fill in the blank fields below. If you need further information on what certain fields are needed for, you can select the question mark. The first step to creating your assessment access link is choosing a link name. The link name can be anything you want it to be. It's for your organizational purposes only. The company you're working with or the group name that you're working with is usually a good choice for a link name. One thing to remember when creating your assessment access link is that you will be able to use this link multiple times. The link will continue to work until your credits run out for the assessment you assign to the link. This link is simply used to register a user for an assessment. The next option you may see in your list is the Allow Observers option. You will only see the Allow Observers option if you have a 360 assessment inside your list of assessments. You will turn this on if you are using a 360 assessment. This will allow you to invite observers to that assessment. For any other assessments, you will leave this off. Below that, you will see your Allow to View Reports button. You will turn this on if you want the assessment users themselves to be able to see their reports when they're finished with their own assessment. If you turn on Allow to View Reports, you will also be able to turn on email a copy of the report to the user. So they not only will be able to view their report when they're finished, but they will also receive a PDF copy via email. Below this option is Assigning to a Group. Assigning to a group is completely optional and just gives you further organization when it comes to your links. It does not have anything to do with group reporting or team reporting. It is simply another organizational tool. To create group names, you will simply scroll up, go to Managing Assessments, and go to Groups before you create the link. On this page, you will select Click here to add a new group. You will simply add a name and select Update. This name will then be added to your list of groups. You will now see this group available to you when you select the drop-down box for assigning to a group. Again, this is optional. You can choose a group or leave it as no group if you don't need this for this particular link. Below the group option is your language option. We have multiple assessments in multiple different languages, and if you have these available in your catalog, you will be able to select them in the language box as well. You will select the language in the language drop-down box, as well as the report language on the right. For example, we'd select Korean here, and then you would also need to select DISC Korean on the right. Below the language option, you will see two different emails. We have two different emails because there's two different ways of inviting your users to take the assessment. Note, once we're finished creating the assessment access link, I will show you both ways of inviting users. First, you will see the confirmation email. This email will be sent to the user once they have registered themselves for the assessment using the link we are about to create. It simply tells them thank you for registering, and here's your access directly back to your assessment if needed with their end user access link. You can edit this email in any way that you like, including the subject line. We just ask that you keep everything in between the % signs, as these are merge variables and will be added when the email is sent. Again, you do not need to edit anything in between the % signs. All other text can be deleted and rewritten. Please do not copy and paste any text from any other application and only edit the email within our edit box. You'll save the email here. Next, you will see the manual invite email. This is the email the user will receive when you pre-register them on your home page. If you select Edit, you will see the manual invite email. It is very similar to the confirmation email. It is just written a little differently because this is the first thing the user will be seeing. It just says, "Dear first name, this account name has invited you to complete the assessment. Please use the link below to go to your assessment." Again, just like the other email, you can edit any of the text you want, leaving everything in between the % signs and saving here. Below the manual invite email, you will see the Send Reports To box. In this box, you will put in anyone's email address that needs to receive a copy of everyone's reports. Usually, this is your own email. It would allow you to receive a copy immediately upon a user finishing an assessment. You can also enter in multiple emails separating them by a semicolon. As an account holder, you do not need to enter your email into this area as you always have access to everyone's reports. This is simply giving you immediate access to a PDF via email. Below the Send Reports To area is your Report is Attached email. This one's really simple. If we select Edit, we will get a pop-up very similar to the other two emails we talked about. This is the email you will get if you are receiving a copy of a report. It will tell you the person's first name and last name, and the report will be attached. Just like the other emails, you can add any text you want to this and select Save. Below Report is Attached, you'll see an expiration date option. You can enter in an expiration date, which will make this link inactive after that date, meaning no one will be able to register with it. If this is relevant to you, you can put in this date. If not, you can leave it blank. Note, you can always come back in and edit the date if you had to extend it for any reason. The last part of creating your assessment access link is choosing the assessment or assessments that you would like to assign to this link. We will now select Insert. Your newest link will always be at the top of your list. To the left, you'll see a pencil that will allow you to edit this link at any time. You will also see the group name if you assigned a group name to the link. To the right of that, you will see the date it was created, and to the right of the date, you will see a red trash can icon. You can select this icon at any time, which will delete the link, also making it inactive. Now we will move on to actually inviting your users to take the assessment. Like I had said before, there are two ways of inviting users to take the assessment. The first way is using your confirmation email. The way this works is that you would copy the link that you just created, paste it into your own email, and send it out to any user that needs to take the assessment. Once they click on this link, they will be taken to this page here. It will say to start your assessment, put in your first name, last name, and email address, and select Proceed to the next step. Once they select Proceed, they will be taken to the assessment, as well as sent the confirmation email that says, "Thank you for registering, and here's your personal access back to your own assessment if you need it." The second way of inviting someone to take an assessment is using the manual invite email. The way this works is that you still create this link, but you'll just go directly back to your home page. Once you're back on your home page, you will use the Send Assessment area. To learn more about sending assessments through your home page, please watch the homepage virtual tour. This concludes the virtual tour of your assessment access links.